Welcome to our deep dive, everyone. Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into it, looking at all 7 races of the V75 at Rome for April 20th.
Yeah, it's a big card.
Our aim here is basically to give you the key takeaways, the important bits from everything we've looked at for this fascinating day of racing. It's a lot to cover, 7 races, but yeah, let's break it down.
Let's do it, race by race.
Okay, V75 1 kicks off with Class 3 versus Class 7. It's over the longer 2,640 meters volt start.
And some are saying this one's pretty wide open.
That's the word on the street.
Seems like it. But when you look at the form, number 6, Griffin's Wine, well, it really stands out.
Won both this year, right?
Yep. And that last win was pretty easy, led from the front.
And I heard it's undefeated when leading.
That's correct. 3 for 3 from the lead. Got early speed, good form, according to the data, too.
Okay. Then number 7, Valet de Campbell.
Ah, yes. Finished with a bit of energy in that Breeders' Crown race. Caught the eye.
Described as a smaller type, but with a good stride.
Yeah, exactly. Might need things to go its way. A good trip.
But some analysts think a V75 win is coming soon.
That's the feeling in some quarters, yeah. A serious contender if things pan out.
Right. Who else could challenge these two? What about number 4, Captain Tilly?
Strong horse. Looked good last time, racing barefoot behind.
Got the stamina for this trip.
Seems like it, yeah. Just needs to get away cleanly from the volt start. The stats look pretty solid, too.
And number 5, Global Everglow. Benefited from a fast pace last time.
Yeah, finished well in its first run for Bjorn Goop.
Should be even better now, you'd think.
That's the expectation. The data points to good ability there as well.
Any potential long shots or interesting ones further down? Number 1, Twigs Kalesi.
Capable, definitely. Fast starter.
But maybe it's worked up. And the distance.
Yeah, both could be issues. But locally based, seems in good spirits. Data does flag a risk of galloping, though.
And I saw mention of horses from the second tier. 11 Point Blank and 12 La Prissimata.
Right. Not completely dismissed. La Prissimata was even tipped by one source, apparently.
But the extra distance might be tough for number 12.
Could be. Interestingly, 12 La Prissimata is the richest horse in the race based on earnings.
Anything else from the stats?
Number 3, Eugene Bros. Has some underlying figures that, well, they hint at maybe better form than it looks on paper.
Okay, interesting. Let's move to V75 2 then. Class I, short distance this time, 1,640 meters, auto start.
Yeah, the sprint.
Number 1, Tamati June. Big chance if it holds the lead from the inside.
That's the general thought, yes. But. There's a but.
Prone to galloping at the start sometimes.
Especially when trying for the lead, yeah. And the recent style hasn't been, top-notch.
But barefoot behind could be a big plus.
Could be significant, definitely. Highest prediction score in one data set, too.
Okay. Then we have number 8, Patriot Zahn. Bad day last time.
Yeah, just forget that run. Impressed before that, though.
Expecting an aggressive drive from the start. Has speed.
Looks like it. And, a big change. Barefoot all around for the first time.
Ah, that's significant. Positive talk around this one, too, I heard. And a top driver.
Yeah, trainer sounds positive, and the driver upgrade is definitely a plus. Worth including, I'd say.
Who are the main challengers here? Number 3, Fahrenheit.
Seldom wins, that's true, but looked good last time against tougher horses.
Faces easier company now.
Seems that way. One expert thinks it's a strong contender here. Decent stats, too.
And number 5, Mixed Hangover. Ignore the last run.
Yeah, too aggressive. Just draw a line through it.
Was very good early in the year.
Very good in the summer, yeah. Trainer apparently has high hopes. Some tipsters are even mentioning it as a potential, long shot winner.
The potential spick, as they say.
Success.
Any other possibilities? Number 6, Neon Bank. Career best last time.
It was, yeah. But a tough post position here, and the short distance might not be ideal.
Okay. 12, Dear Wises. Improving.
Steadily improving, yes. Could maybe benefit if they go crazy fast up front.
So summarizing V75 2, Tamati June from the rail, but with risks. Patriot Zahn with changes and positive vibes. Fahrenheit and Mixed Hangover challenging.
Pretty much.
On to V75 3. 2,140 meters, auto start again.
Okay. This one seems, a bit more straightforward, perhaps.
Also.
The consensus seems pretty strong around number 4, Keith Gamble.
A clear favorite then, across multiple sources.
Appears so, yes. The stats back it up too, high score prediction.
Are there any serious challengers mentioned?
Number 6, Cuba Libre Jet, popped up as a potential challenger in one system.
Okay.
And number 7, Kaiser Mirrorz has some decent numbers. Good track record here, good top performance rating.
But overall, the feeling is heavily towards Keep Gamble.
Yeah, when you put it all together for this race, number 4 really does look like the one to beat.
Okay, V75-4 next. This is the Cold Blood division. 2,140 meters volt start.
Right, the Cold Bloods.
Seems like 2 horses are getting most of the attention here. 4 Hawk Victor and 5 Asvin SK.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, some are even talking about it being a 2-horse race, potentially a lock.
Hawk Victor, impressive record. Lots of wins.
20 wins, yeah. Fast record, too.
And Asvin SK scoring well on some metric.
Very high on one particular overall merit value in the data, yes.
Any other strong challengers highlighted?
Not really standing out across the board, no.
What about others mentioned? Number 10, High Beauvale.
One expert actually thought it might struggle, even starting level.
14, Blumster Princeton and Ask Zichter.
Described as win-hungry, good speed.
But that handicap is tough.
Yeah, that 20 meters is a significant disadvantage. They're up against it.
Any statistical flags here?
Well, number 8, Huspo actually has the highest prediction score in one data set, but also a very negative value on another indicator.
Interesting conflict there.
And number 11, Goldhagen's Pirate, also shows a high predicted chance based on the stats.
Okay. V75-5, the Bronze division. 2,140 meters, auto start, front row advantage.
Right, the Bronze can be tricky.
Number 7, Jobs Post. Seems like a strong contender here. Highlighted quite a bit.
Yeah, mentioned in multiple places, specifically suggested by one system too.
And the data likes it. High top point.
Very high, yes. Supports the view.
Who are the main threats? Number 9, Enos.
Mentioned as potentially the best horse if it, performs near its peak.
Stats are a bit mixed on that one. Low on one measure, not great on another.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag statistically. Then you have number 3, Eric the Phantom.
Also seen as a contender. Good data point somewhere.
Yeah, mentioned as a challenger and has a high rating on one specific data value.
So feels like a potentially open race. 5 or 6 in with a shout.
That's the analysis from one source, yeah. A tricky one. They specifically flagged number 1, Zerava CD, and number 11, Chimie, as possible surprises.
Okay. And highest earner.
That would be number 12, Florence Ema.
Good to know. Right, V75-6, the gold division.
Yeah.
2,140 meters, auto start, the big one.
The highlight, yeah.
And the clear focus is number 7, San Matur.
Absolutely. Huge expectations, even coming back from a break. Powerful finisher.
The main worry is just the start. Can be a bit quirky.
That seems to be the only real question. Otherwise, well, the stats are off the charts. Highest top point by a mile, highest prediction score.
But it's not a one-horse race. Number 6, Starlmac Crow.
Definitely not. Starlmac Crow looked really sharp in a recent trial.
And won easily on comeback.
Very easily. If San Matur isn't absolutely 100%, number 6 could definitely challenge, maybe even beat him. High top point for number 6, too.
Anyone else? Number 1, Phoenix Photo. Might try for the lead.
Could try, yeah. Has a good record from the front.
It's interesting. One analysis actually put Starlmac Crow first, then San Matur.
Oh, really? That's a bold call against the favorite.
Yeah. And the data also shows number 8, Kentucky River, has a high top point as well.
So maybe not just a 2-horse race after all, despite the focus on 6 and 7.
Potentially. Okay, last leg, V75-7. The Mirrorz division, 2,140 meters, auto start, tiered start.
Right, finishing with the Mirrorz.
Number 8, Take Me Sober, getting some buzz as an interesting long shot.
Very interesting, according to one analysis. Reported to be in excellent form.
Maybe even fast enough to get the lead from way out there.
That's the suggestion, and apparently earned quite a bit more than some key rivals here.
Sounds promising. Who else is in the frame? Number 10, Bourbonista.
Made a good comeback on sweeter soil, yeah. Won easily last time from the front. Seems strong and fast. Decent stats, too.
And the highly regarded number 14, Domino Time Trot. But comeback form is a question.
Exactly. Highly regarded, yes, but how fit is she first time back? That's the uncertainty.
So that analysis really liked Take Me Sober, pointing to form and driver.
Very keen on her chances, yes. Also mentioned number 12, Canbroline.
High ability, but tricky start from the second tier.
That's the issue, yeah. Lots of talent, but needs luck from back there.
What did the stats say for this last race?
Number 14, Domino Time Trot, despite the comeback question, has very high recent earnings figures.
Okay.
And number 1, Great Knowledge, and number 15, Global Eye Catcher, both show up with strong overall performance ratings in the data.
Right. So to wrap up this whole deep dive into Rome, We've seen some clear favorites like Griffin's Wine, maybe, Keep Gamble looking solid.
Yeah, Timacti Jen with that inside draw, but the start question.
The Cold Bloods potentially down to 2, that tricky bronze division.
The big clash expected in the Goldipsy Sanmatur and Staro Macro.
And then this interesting long shot possibility with Take Me Sober in the last.
It covers a lot of ground, but, it's crucial to remember this is all based on the info we have.
Absolutely. Horse racing. Well, it's never predictable, is it? Surprises happen.
All the time. So, take these thoughts, weigh them against the data we mentioned, and hopefully form your own informed view.
Definitely. And maybe that leads us to a final thought for everyone listening. Considering everything we've discussed, the form, the opinions, the stats, the question marks, which of these 7 races do you think holds the biggest potential for a real upset, a big surprise, and why?
Good question to ponder.
Something to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.